All right. The rundown, it is
Live.
what?
It's live.
Live? Life is live?
The rundown's live.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you looking at?
I can't think what month we're in.
October.
You should not have given it to him. I would love to see where he was going to ride on.
October 8th?
No.
Oh,
It's at
wait,
least
no, it
ninth.
isn't?
It's at least ninth.
Ninth.
Yeah,
It's the 9th.
9th. I didn't know where we were.
Lost in
October
the
9th,
sauce.
brought to you by Movement Watches. Do we get, our guy's got to get a watch.
Andrew, yeah.
He needs
had
one
like
bad.
the
He's got a Casio from like a vending machine that you put a quarter in.
Yeah, with the stretchy like metal.
Yeah,
Not great.
it's one of the worst watches I've ever seen. We got to get him an MVP. Andrew needs an MT watch. So mvmt.com/rundown, 15% off, free shipping and returns. Watches is nice, our 400 to 500 department store. MVMT watches start just $95. Can we get Andrew a watch, please?
And sunglasses. We now have a sponsor for Barstool Sports Advisors. My sunglasses got sponsored.
Oh, nice. Attaboy. Great. Nice job. All right.
Matt Brown finally did something right.
Can we get Andrew, while we're at it, a watch so he doesn't look like he's like homeless? That honestly looks like
It's a look.
That's a look if you're like
It's
a
a look.
baller, if you're like noticeably
See,
rich, and it's like, look,
looks
As
like-
someone who
ironically wear
dresses
this
very
watch.
poorly and
Uncle Leo,
hasn't
like
really,
he picked that out of the trash.
yeah, as someone who doesn't dress that great, you just say it's a look. I'm going for a look.
But then he spoils like, yeah, I know it's cheap. It's like whatever.
Yeah, so you can't.
That-
You
he
gotta
actually-
you gotta stick
He
with the
offered
look.
that up so quickly. Dave was like, look at that watch. He goes, yeah, I know it's cheap.
Yo,
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
you gotta
He
be like,
didn't even
yo,
try to
I'm
play
gonna
off.
make
He
I'm
this
was
going for
my
the
like,
retro
mission.
look.
yeah, vintage.
Yeah.
Like, no, he
I'm
was
gonna
right
make-
away like it's cheap.
Who's do we know what salesperson? Oh,
Matt Brown.
Matt Brown. I'm gonna immediately walk downstairs and get him a watch.
Speaking of the salesperson, Matt Brown told me that I own 10% of you now, Dave.
Yes. Pretty soon I'm gonna
everybody-
own nobody.
every
no,
week
no
he's
percent.
giving out
This-
10%.
Dave Portnoy has 100%. Well, we've given away
Yeah, you get
25%.
20%, yeah.
And now we're giving away another 5. So awesome. That's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to root for me.
I own you.
Well, you're gonna have
That's
to root
true.
for
I
me.
own you.
You have to root for me.
Well, yeah, I hope you don't screw up your lineup. We'll have
Yeah.
to talk. As part owner.
Last night, Boston Massacre. No other way to put it. One of the all-time. Well, not. It was the all-time beatdown of the New York Yankees. Tommy, your face was.
Come on out here. He
was great.
still looks terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now, baseball, the expression you're only as good as tomorrow's starting pitcher, this, that.
No, not when this happens. Not when this happens.
Tommy
when
now
you got a
is-
position player
yeah.
out there and guys hitting the first ever cycle all up in your face. You got your fans fucking sleeping. The
Yep.
place is empty. The hit parade was on, and your manager makes like you got fat guys falling over on the mat.
Lance Lynn.
Forget it.
What happened?
I didn't
Forget
know
it.
Lance Lynn was
That
in the fucking league.
fatso.
Lance Lynn used to not be. He just was big, but he was never looked like he ate
Yeah.
13 cows.
It's like Sidney Ponson
He's a
came back.
fat. He's a fat.
Tommy said he's
Came in the
400 pounds.
biggest
that
situation
image
of the Yankees.
of him just falling down because he was fat, like he just fell down.
That
because he
happened.
was
Do
too
you
fat.
think that was the worst managerial decision ever? I think everyone at home was like, you can't
it's
bring him
up
out there
there.
for the
I
fourth.
mean,
And
it's
then
the
to
worst.
load the bases, and then to put
already-
Lance Lynn in there, it's the
It was
worst.
so bad that it put into perspective, like I'm sure you had the same thought, like every gripe I have with Joe Madden, every gripe you have with the Mets manager,
Nothing
it's like,
compared.
you know what? At least they aren't doing something that 99% of the people are like,
the
that's stupid.
schmucks, the dumbass
Let's see how this
out.
goes. He's getting hit. The thing is with baseball too, even outs, the first
You know
inning,
what's coming. He's smoking the ball
they were
everywhere.
It was so
smoked.
obvious. He
It
had
was
nothing.
so obvious.
It's the
It shows up late. It was beautiful. It was
I don't know.
perfect.
I don't
Go ahead,
understand.
Tommy.
I don't
I think
understand the
he
show up
should've
late
started
thing
the
at all.
fourth
Crazy.
He clearly did not have it from the first batter. He started the fourth inning. That was mistake 1. Then he let him load the bases. That's mistakes 2, 3, and 4. And then you bring in fat Lance Lynn instead of like
Fatso.
Chad Green
400
With your
or somebody that
fucking
can actually
season
pitch.
on the line.
Like, why, if Chad Green can come in
Fatso.
later in the inning, why would you save for when it's 7-0?
Well, you had to get the
instead of
bases
putting-
loaded first.
Of course.
Yeah,
You could
with
start the
seven
four
bases
bases or you
loaded.
could load the
Bring
bases.
Lance Lynn in.
I'd also say it's the continuation of the reversal of the franchise of the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. You guys chant, "We want Boston," and you go and you get your absolute, like, you got face fucked. It was
I mean,
Yeah.
could
I
have been
mean,
4-3.
full score.
It was a face fuck.
like to be just degraded and embarrassed. Like your franchise is getting once
You know
proud.
what that
They're
was?
getting ripped to
That
shreds.
was,
If they
that
win the
was
next two,
the
it's all
Hubs fire
forgotten.
hose to the face in baseball.
The Hubs article too. The stadium has a different roaring sound to it, and it's incredible. I cannot wait to hear the fire in that place tonight. There will be lunatics all over the place. Let's unleash the goddamn Bronx Zoo. I want to test the stability of the structure of the stadium tonight. If they can hold the place for a shaking for 27 outs. Which is like,
Oh my
the
God!
rafters.
They had to put down all the animals at the Bronx Zoo. It was sad. It was very sad. Tommy, your face, your face goes on the Mount Rushmore. It's
Absolutely.
now, it's Kevin having all the blood out of his face. Me after the Rajay Davis home run. I think Dave collapsing Ohio State, Michigan, and then your face. Your electric chair
many
faces.
It was it
Up
happens
against
all
the
the
wall,
time.
like
I thought you were gonna pass out.
Before a game, after a game, I tell myself like it's just a game, like whatever. Like, it's just a game, like whatever. It's a
During
team.
it, though?
And then during it, like
Forget
it all
it.
goes out the window. I like want to just die.
You had the eyes, like the cross eyes, where you were looking
Yeah.
down. I was like, yo, we need to get, like, someone needs to
I
get
was
a
I,
cold
was just
compress on his
stunned
neck.
at the decisions by Aaron Boone was part of it too.
Insanity.
It was just
Well,
stunning.
He's
not a manager. He's never managed before.
Jared kind of put it correctly. He's like, you guys hired a manager because he hit one home run.
Tommy,
You don't
never
need
managed on any
managerial
level.
experience to know how to
Yeah.
Well,
manage a
apparently you
bullpen better
do.
than he did.
Apparently you do.
I
Tommy,
mean, we all agree, and
do
we
you
have
want to
no,
read what the back of my damaged shirt says again for the kids back home?
It says when we go head to head, we do some damage against them, and it doesn't seem like anybody else is capable of Brian Cashman.
Yeah, that was Brian Cashman. July 28th, he said that or something?
31st.
Yeah,
July
not
31st.
too long ago. Not
At
too
That's
the
long
time.
ago.
an all-time
It was
quote
true at the time.
to just backfire. We sell these. It's my favorite shirt now.
Oh, and that's the other side of this, by the way. Nathan Eovaldi just fucking owns you.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like,
like,
they would've
yes,
won
but
that-
if that game was 3-0 instead of 10-0 after 3.5, they may be able to get some
I,
runs off.
I will say it's like the one thing. Yeah, the Yankees, the Pinstripes. In the past, there's this historical rivalry which gets me fired up, Jared. The Astros are who I should be very. I mean, they
They're
look like a wagon
I
right now.
have
Who
one
cares
last-
about the Yankees?
Well,
worry about the
I have
Astros.
one last question. After everything we just said, Tommy, you are now trotting out an even fatter pitcher tonight.
Oh yeah,
He is
But
he's
he's
made
good
completely
fat.
of
He's
Captain
good
Crunch.
fat.
and he's always
Yeah.
been fat.
Always been
You know
fat.
what?
Like
got-
Lance
listen,
Lynn was
Yeah,
not
no,
fat.
He's got CC's got the power fat.
Yeah.
Like his fat.
You
his
don't
pa-
want
his
guys
power
who
comes
weren't
from his
fat and then suddenly are huge. Like
Yeah.
Lance Lynn, I couldn't believe it when I saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lanson's just out of shape.
Yeah,
He's
he's just
fat, which I guess is out of.
like
but he's,
CC
like,
has
good
always
fat.
been
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Lance Lynn is not.
I mean, I know that CC's the stopper in the game, where he could easily go up there and just junkyard his way through 6 innings, or I think he just gets smacked the fuck around
I think
tonight.
he'll be. I think either way, he'll go like 4 2/3, like 1 or 2 runs or something. I think the offense will either come out like really fired up and score a bunch early, or they're just gonna lie down like dogs and just get. Like,
I mean,
shut
right
out
now
the
they
lead.
look like dogs. I don't want to contrary.
It's
I
like
will
you guys
say
last night. You were a bunch of dogs last
the
night.
one game 4. I was at the year. I believe you'll recall this one because you guys had a 3-0 lead on the Red Sox. We came back, won 4 straight. Greatest comeback in the history of playoffs. But I was at when we fell down 3-0 and we lost like 100-0 at
98,
Fenway.
yeah.
That game was horrific.
A lot of people are comparing that, but
Electric chair tonight?
So some people, it seems like Jared wants to go to the game. I will be doing electric chair. Tommy's electric chair. I think Frankie's electric chair. I think Jared and Hubs going to the game. Not sure what Fights is doing. So it's like a split club.
I mean, the thing is, as good as it can be tonight, you are never going to top Marty Mush with the bush or with the bird.
Oh,
Almost positive he's out.
Mush, did you like get on a train with us?
you are 1 hour too late.
We really could use him in the third.
You are 1 hour late.
What is happening?
You gotta be kidding me. I thought it was like the 3rd inning. Thought we were killing. Shut the fuck up.
I thought you saw it was 10-0 and brought it here.
I mean, I was coming, like, ready to come, like, 2nd inning. Holy shit.
That thing was scared shitless.
Oh, yeah, it might shit all over the place. Why did you hold on a mop?
Can he fly off?
Oh, yeah. We should all watch out if this thing gets off.
How did you get him here?
What do you mean? I always take the bird out.
Rally Bird's a little late.
Oh my God.
The rally bird's a little late.
Like it's a fucking dog. That was great.
I mean, that was.
But did Mush know what the score was when he came in?
The timing. No, because the
mean,
timing
it went
does
like
work
that.
out. That he was basically walking from his car when it went from 3 to 10.
Yeah.
With a fucking bird to worry about. So
I
I'm sure
love
he's
the
not
the
sitting on
bird
his phone.
is
Bird
so
was
it's so
scared
funny
shitless.
What,
too.
you put it in a cage to walk here or something, and then you put it
Yeah,
on the
but I
broomstick?
also was downstairs when it was like 3-0. I was just trying to get it on the broom the entire time. And then when I woke up, I was like, fuck, it's 10-0.
That was
It's
an all-time
Unbelievable.
reaction.
One of the all-time massacres. And like you said, there was not one pitcher the Yankees had. You're like, oh, this guy looks like he can get people out. Not the whole
Austin
game.
Romine looked like everybody else they trotted out there.
And that was another disgusting decision by Aaron Boone. I mean, in a playoff game,
Yeah, you can't do that.
Just embarrassing.
To
Just
save
like
one
Steven,
inning-
like, let Stephen Tarpley's arm fall off. Who
Yeah, to
cares?
save one inning of your pen for the embarrassment that opens up to we threw a position player in the postseason is ass.
Well, that's
tough.
what's happening. The
don't know
Red
what they're
Sox
doing.
used to feel like, oh, we're the fans that get embarrassed. Now, the Yankees, even the way they act, it's like
If they
they're
win the next two,
afraid
it's
of
all
us.
it's all forgotten.
Yeah, well,
That's
we
true.
said,
Good
we
point.
said that from 1918 to like 2013, basically.
What about the Bronx Zoo? You think it's gonna be earth shattering? Or you think
I mean,
it's
that
gonna
kid
be-
sleeping
They
last
were
night,
loud
I
until
can't
it
tell you
was
how much
yeah,
I
3-0.
jumped up.
That-
That was the best
yeah.
moment of my life, I think.
that was
That kid, he was unbelievable.
that was tough.
Long game.
All right, so we got that game tonight. Moving on to the Astros. So they clinched, destroyed the Indians. Were playing pretty good baseball.
That series never happened. by the
No.
way.
Yeah.
The timing of those games was a slap in the Astros' face.
And they look the defending champs with by far like the best 1-2 punch really going with Cole and Verlander. I don't know what Verlander's doing. I feel like Verlander was getting bad. And now he's like,
He's weird.
He's a
like
big game
timeless.
pitcher.
Yeah. And that offense.
and then Alex Bregman going crazy just on Snapchat, basically being like, "Let me introduce you to my fucking boyfriend" with every player on the team.
Snapchat! Say what's up to my motherfucking boyfriend!
Wait! I thought I was your fucking boyfriend.
The Astros make me nervous. I'm not gonna lie. They make me very nervous.
They got the good juju going. There's nothing better than like they basically get they're obviously rooting for the Yankees tonight because now you have the Astros fully set up. Like this much rest is
Oh, yeah.
a godsend
His comments
in
were,
October.
he was like, "Listen, we lost Correa, we lost Altuve,
Whoa.
we lost Springer, and we still had 103 wins. If we're healthy, we're the best. We win the most games of all.
Well, they,
of all
they don't
time."
need any more days off, right? They already had full rest no matter what.
No, I know, but I'm just saying this amount of rest in October is like they're ready to go.
What's today? Tuesday?
Everything's set up.
And
Like
there's
if
always the flip side of like you want to just keep it rolling.
yeah, but if the Reds
That's perfect.
if you
It's
go
actually perfect
if you go
for them.
5 games for the Red Sox, then
Yeah.
you use Chris Sale. Now you
Yeah.
can't use him
That's
game
what you really
one.
want. Yeah.
Rundown brought to you by WordPress. WordPress.com/Barstool. 15% off your brand new website. WordPress powers more than 30% of all websites, including ours. They make it easy to reach a
That's
global
a
market.
fucking wild number
30%.
of the whole internet. Damn.
It's one of those things I don't think you can check, but we'll just
No. We'll
assume
roll with
that
it.
No.
They make it easy to reach global market and let the customers find you. You can get your new site up and running for just $4 a month. Is there a number? How many? Like,
Websites exist.
yeah.
A billion.
Okay, I can live with that.
Barstool.com. The one that
Oh,
matters.
did you hear about that? Someone called in last night to EAC.
Zonker.
Zonker changed the
Yeah,
website.
It's
What's
something
it
like
say now?
political.
It's something
no,
like democracy is
Yeah.
going to, you know.
This actually happened like a couple months ago. Remember I texted you about it? I think it's the same thing from that change. But yeah, it says hello world, and it's, democracy isn't in darkness, it's drowning in bullshit. And it's like I think it's a WordPress. Yeah, WordPress theme.
Well, 30% Zonker. Shout out Zonker.
Zonker.
Good
what
for
a
him.
what a wild story that guy is.
Still want to buy that website.
But I mean, someone who's putting up democracy isn't dead bullshit quotes is not for sale. You know, that's a
He's
crazy
got something
person with
bigger
principles.
planned.
Yeah.
I'm
he's
not.
got
No,
something
I'm a
bigger planned.
Zonker guy. Last night, Saints Redskins was on the wrong side of this one. Did have the over, but thought the Redskins
Easy.
would win this game, and
Easy over.
everything was easy. Saints were
Easy
easy. Over was easy. Just a massacre. Michael Thomas and Joshua Norman got into it. Josh Norman after it. I made that boy check out after the first half. That's Michael Thomas. Joshua Gordon. You clout chasing clown, explanation point. 25 times lined up toe-to-toe. Blocking decoy. Outcome of that 0-0-0. Drew didn't even look your damn way. Trash can emoji. Juice. Waste the tweet. On and on it went. I think you got to, regardless, give it to Michael Thomas.
Once Josh Norman deleted a tweet.
Yeah, he did.
Once you delete
some.
a tweet, it's over. You lose.
And also, I don't care what your personal stats are when a team puts
Exactly.
44 up against you or whatever the number was.
Yep.
And the Saints, it was easy.
Yep.
It was up and down the field, no problem, guys wide open. You
I mean,
can't,
wide open was an insult to wide open. I mean, they had like it
Yeah.
looked like the Redskins had 5 guys
there's
in the
just
field. half the
something
time.
about that home field advantage on a night game that like the Saints just look. Whenever the Saints play Sunday night or Monday night at home, it looks like they have 16 guys on the field.
And Drew Brees broke the all-time passing yards record. What'd you guys think of the man cry?
Loved it.
That is so up your guys' alley.
Loved
he
it.
might be
I
the
mean, that's
ultimate
just
football guy.
brings you to tears.
To cry about what is arguably like one of the more irrelevant records that has ever been talked about.
Yeah,
You know,
but
no one
that's-
gives a fuck
no,
about that number.
no.
I didn't even know what the number was.
Listen.
Until it happened. And
That guy has like a calendar at home. He's been tracking the yards.
The only thing is that
he let
Drew-
all the
Drew-
emotion out.
Drew Brees does have he saved the city of New Orleans.
Yeah,
So,
there
like,
is
there
that
is
element.
something to it.
He means more to Drew Brees means more to New Orleans probably than any other athlete means to their city.
I think he is
Goes under the radar.
the
Yeah.
most universally well-liked great player.
Yeah.
Like usually,
Nobody
if
says a
you're great,
bad
you
word
have
about him.
detract. Like
Yeah.
people hate Brady, people hate Peyton Manning, those guys like that. Because you're good, you beat your team. He has no enemy.
I think it's the fact he's been so good for so long. The fact that he's not like a number one draft pick. You know,
That's
the
a
whole
huge part.
Getting
Undersized,
traded.
yep.
They went down a rabbit hole, by the way, on the announcing crew. How if Saban had
The
signed
Dolphins.
Breeze instead of Culpepper, would Saban even be at Miami right now
Yeah.
or Alabama right now? That's a fun. little
And I think
butterfly
the Saints don't really have a rival. People say it's the Falcons, but the Falcons aren't like those fans don't really care about anything. So it's like there's nobody to hate.
And he's just been good for so long.
Yeah. And like you said, the underdog. Like they picked Phillip Rivers
Right,
over him.
the
Purdue,
Hurricanes,
Pat Tilley,
right,
Yeah,
all
he
of
like
it.
literally saved
Very
the
well
city.
liked. You
Propped
never
up the
hear
city
anything
after
bad.
Katrina.
Never hear anything bad. It's hard to be universally liked and that good. He is.
It's too short
Hard to hate a short
for a
guy.
quarterback. It's a little too short for my liking in terms of a quarterback.
You like him tall.
There we
That's
go.
a football guy
That's-
take.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if we're gonna nitpick,
Let's put a Drew
if we're gonna
Brees
nitpick,
short.
if
Let's
we're gonna
put a- let's
nitpick,
put a Drew Brees short shirt out there and see what.
I would like Drew Brees like 1 or 2 inches taller.
You also, there's probably like this shopping cart lady returning her cart to the aisle in the middle of what looks like a massive tornado / hurricane / earthquake. I mean,
What are you even doing shopping?
you got to get the supplies because you're probably going to be
True.
without electricity for like 6 months. You waited probably a little too long
Yeah, at that
to hit
point
the
you're dead
grocery
anyway.
store. But yeah, shout out to her returning the cart to the thing. I mean,
Craziest part was leaving the trunk open though.
oh,
Yeah,
she
like, that
she
car
was
is
moving like it was 75 and sunny.
Yeah.
Like not a giddy up in her step.
Get these Weather Channel losers to take a look at this.
That they are probably studying that.
Yeah.
Like the Zapruder film, like we have a problem.
Yes.
Like we have a
This
lady,
lady- She's
somewhere
showing us up.
gallivanting it through a monster store.
You gotta be like legitimately crazy to do that, right? There's
Especially,
no way that person's normal.
Yeah, I mean, an empty, even without rain, an empty.
You just fucking wheel it.
Yeah,
and
just
Yeah.
kind of just throw it in
Yeah,
the
you
direction.
You
shove
make
it.
an effort, maybe. and
Yeah.
that's-
Yep. So that's the rundown. We're gonna have obviously we will have the electric chair for the second half of the game tonight, not the first, because we're building a set for the advisors.
So you guys gonna go in the room?
Well, I see. At first, I thought we'd have too many people because we have like so many. So we're gonna do it out here for the second half of the game.
How?
They're just gonna put on this TV over.
Oh, you're gonna do it on the set.
Yeah, sort of.
So you're gonna face that way.
No,
You
the
can't
TV's
see
gonna
the
be.
TVs.
No, we're gonna use that TV. That TV.
Yeah, so you're gonna sit on the set and the TV's gonna be right
Oh, I thought they were gonna wheel the TV here.
there. No, there's no room
Why?
because of the set.
It goes over. TV goes over the set.
I don't know
What?
about over, but I think like where the
Over the
desks
desk.
were. Yeah. So you're gonna put it on top of the desk or where you maybe
In
you don't put the
between
desk
that back green screen and
And face the set.
yeah. You don't like
And then
that?
where are the cameras?
Just like it'll probably be from like
the same
behind.
as they were yesterday.
So you're gonna put the
No.
cameras in front of the desk, the
Yeah,
TV behind
correct.
the desk.
Wouldn't it make it easier just to sit at the desk?
You would
Well,
just
we
have
have too many people
It would.
There's just wheelchairs in there.
behind the desk.
Yeah.
I think like that won't work.
It would just be like the Barstool Advisors show, but you'd be watching.
Yeah.
But there's
electric
more
chair
people.
instead.
There's me,
Yeah.
you, me, Tommy.
By the way, you guys got to
Frankie.
split up. The one thing that was driving me insane last night, you got to split up. Like you had it all. Like
It
Tommy
needs to
was
be
sitting
like
here.
Jets versus Sharks.
Yeah, Hub's sitting over there. Fightelberg, like you got
The
to
Red
have
Sox
it.
were in the middle. You mean?
Just yeah, you have to have everyone. Yankees on one side, Red Sox on the other.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
you guys
last
got a
night there
little-
was nothing we could have done to make it. It was like it was such a debacle. The
Oh.
Yankees didn't even.
I mean, that's
think
the
of it.
electric chair. You
Yeah,
just never
you
know.
Never know what you're gonna get.
You
Thank
never
God
know.
we started early. We did late. We had nothing.
Yeah, that's true. So what? Like middle of.
Yeah, around like 9:30, something like that.
Tommy, you ready?
Yeah, I mean,
I've never seen him like.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, he was dejected. last.
But he's still.
Well, I'm also
Like,
I'm
you're still
tired
alive,
now,
dude.
But yeah, I mean, just,
Barely. Not on the inside. That's
We'll
what
see.
October baseball do.
That's what they. Yeah.
Oh, you can't even speak, Tommy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
saying.
can't even speak.
I'm actually worried
I
about
get, like
him.
when they lose in the playoffs, it's usually the worst night of my life for the year. Yeah. Unless I have like a death in the.
I mean, that had to be the.
Plus, you have a
worst
what?
I
night.
said unless I have a death in the.
I gotta be
family,
honest, I didn't see it
hopefully
coming.
not.
I wasn't really paying attention, but the first time I turned around and glanced and saw your face, that was awesome.
How much was on the line? This guy, I don't know what scouting reports he was looking at. He did not know what was on the line. No, he thinks it's early April. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, it's just there's
Like
nothing
pure
you can do.
devastation.
Kevin and I were talking about it before. Like when you are trapped on the electric chair, and you sit. The thing that happens with the electric chair is after like about 20 minutes, you kind of forget that you're on camera.
Yeah.
So your emotions come out in such a natural way, and you just don't realize how like you look dead.
You're like humping the
Yeah.
wall.
Right, because you forget that you're on camera and you're just going through all these emotions. It's just the
I was
realest thing
stomping
ever.
my feet like a toddler at one point on the ground.
Yeah, you have to lash out. You got to do it
Well,
all.
You got fat people
Well, that's what
falling
like
over the mound.
sometimes I remember last year when the Yankees lost Game 2 to the Indians after they blew it like badly. Like Lindor hit a grand slam. I have a mini bat, so my basement alone, and I hit it against the floor until I literally saw stars. I almost passed out.
Did you bring your cow?
No,
You should have.
I'll find something else to
What
squeeze.
does that mean, your cow?
He's got
Have
a
a stress
cow that
cow.
he squeezes when he
I
watches games.
can't possibly hate Yankee fans.
I like.
But Tommy's
Ellie's
tough to
face
hate.
is just like
Just
pure
a disgust,
disgust.
yeah.
Like,
Tommy's tough to hate.
Oh, I know. I hate Tommy.
You
He's a
do?
Yankee. Yeah, I hate them
But
all.
he's just like, look at him.
No, he's the worst.
He's like,
He might be the worst of the bunch.
he's so.
I give Willie Colon credit. He stayed the entire game.
How about give Willie Colon no credit? I've never seen anyone
I
put
love
in
this
less
move.
effort
I love that move.
going for the ball.
I hate people who act like foul
That
balls at the
clip
end all
was
be
so
up. He
funny.
literally didn't even fucking
You
move
just
from
were like
his
this.
chair.
he did the move when you're, like after a big dinner and you're like, oh, let me help with the dishes, and you like get up right after someone else gets up. Like, oh yeah, let me help. Like, oh yeah, just kidding, I'll just sit here. That's what he did. He was like, oh yeah, I'll go for the ball. He had so much food too.
Yeah, he's not gonna risk
He
that.
had like, do you see his graveyard?
No.
Oh my God. I don't know how, he must have spent $400. He had a graveyard of beers and food. Like he had just been eating all game. So he looked comfortable.
All right, that's the rundown. So tune in tonight. Hopefully the Red Sox close this thing out. Don't want to go back to Fenway. Yeah, that's it. It's the rundown.